Here is the story time on how I caught my entire backyard on fire on Christmas Day. So my husband took our girls to go see their grandmother, and I decided that I would stay home and get all the presents unpacked, put up, everything organized because we're going on vacation. Well, I was burning a lot of boxes, as I do, and the fire ended up going out. I put one more box in the fire pit after the fire had gone out, and I went inside to FaceTime my friend and just continue organizing, thinking like that box isn't gonna light on fire and I can just continue to add to it and then light the fire at the end of the night. Well, as I'm talking to my friend on the phone, I guess that the wind hit the fire pit just right and relit, and then maybe the wind hit the fire pit again just right and blew the box into my yard. So I come walking into the kitchen by the grace of God, and I hear the crackling. And I'm like, wow, that kind of sounds like my entire yard's on fire, but that's just my anxiety talking. And then I look out my backyard and boom, what do I see? A fucking forest fire getting started. So I tell my friend my yard's on fire. I go running outside. I grab my Newton Home grabs that are sitting out fully loaded and dump them on the fire. Shout out Newton Home. This is why everybody needs a Newton Home. My water hose wasn't plugged up because we just had a frost and my husband put the cap on. So I quickly plug up the water hose and then go to turn it on. And the like spigot turny thing completely pops off. When I realized that I could not use the like the hose side that I was on, and then the hose that's on the ground is just completely destroyed, I ran to my neighbor's house. They're great friends of ours, and her husband is in the military. He's just like very much like, you give him a command and he's gonna do it. And so I start banging on their door and I make eye contact with him, and all I say is, my yard's on fire, and then I take off. Still trying to get like water over to it. I'm literally y'all like cupping water and throwing it over there, just watching it spread. And then he finally shows up. It probably took him all of 2 seconds to get over there. And he plugged up his water hose to the other side of my house and put the fire completely out. And then by the time like he had it out, the fire truck showed up, and they were basically just like, well, you don't need us anymore. But in the spring, like, this yard is going to look amazing. Like, this is a great weed killer. I didn't tell my husband or anything until he came home. And all I said was, nobody got hurt, no damage that we have to pay for. We don't have to pay anybody money. We're not out any money. We don't have to pay insurance. Like, we are not out anything. But I lit the entire backyard on fire. But all he did was close his eyes and take a big deep breath. And then that was really it. The next morning, my daughter walked outside and said, why is our backyard black? And then she's told absolutely everybody that I lit the entire backyard on fire. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Don't get much better than that, but there's your story time.